Hey guys, welcome to my new channel. Right, so what's this going to be about? Well, about 2.5 years ago now, I started having problems with my vision. I was ill anyway, problems with, well, various bits and pieces. And then I started having some serious problems with my vision. And then just over 2 years ago, I woke up one morning and I was blind. Completely blind in my right eye, and as good as in my left eye. All I could see was grey. Lots of medical intervention later, laser surgeries. I've got a shunt, which, if you don't know what that is, that's a tube which allows pressure out. So laser surgery is a shunt, a cataract operation, an operation to pin my iris because it was contracting shut and wouldn't open again, so that had to be pinned in place. So there's lots of things going on, and the upshot of it is completely blind in my right eye and about 85% blind in my left eye. And as you can imagine, when the upshot of this, when everything settled down and I sat down and realised what I can and can't do anymore, it was a bit of a shock. A lot of the plans that I had made went out the window. Stuff that I would normally be able to do, I'm no longer able to do. For instance, I can barely see colour anymore unless it's extremely strong colour. And if it's a light colour like yellow, something like that, I just see it as shades of grey. That's if I can see it at all. Black and white, good contrast, very good contrast. I can sort of see and make out. But anyway, that's beside the point. But that's what the channel is going to be about. It occurred to me there was lots of things I couldn't do, and then my last birthday, I got given a present, a kid's archery set. I mean, archery is something I've done for a long time, and one thing led to another, and I started messing about with it in the back garden and realised that I could actually still do archery if I set it up properly. That was 6 months ago-ish. We're in June now, so 7 or 8 months ago. And I'm getting quite good at it. If you want to, I've got another channel where I do my archery. But it also made me think that maybe there's other things I can still do. One of my first creative loves is pottery. So, right, okay, let's see if we can achieve anything. So I've had a little play. I've got some air drying clay, and I've had a little bit of a play. And I've come to the conclusion that yes, I can still do stuff. It's going to mean completely relearning skills which I used to take for granted, because I can't see properly anymore. I mean, for instance, I shall just put that on the table there, and it practically disappears. All I can see, I'll move it up there, all I can see of that is shadow around this bottom edge and a half shadow in there. Virtually everything disappears. I can see the rim there against shadow on there. So I can't see a great deal. In some cases, I mean, I put that there, it almost completely disappears. So that's the things I'm going to have to relearn, is what I can and can't do. So I thought, like I've done with my archery, I would do a channel documenting, following my journey back into ceramics. So, if you're interested, you can subscribe. You don't have to subscribe, I don't mind. I'm going to be making these videos anyway for my own benefit, documenting my journey back into making ceramics. But if you want to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do at least one project video every week that you guys could maybe follow along as well, and maybe you can learn something. So for instance, this week there'll be a series of videos about just making a basic pinch pot. Something anybody can do. Pinch pots are dead simple, technically simple, culturally can be quite intensive actually. For instance, Japanese tea bowls or chawans tend to be pinch bowls. Traditional Japanese ones tend to be made as a pinch bowl. Most modern Western potters will throw them on a potter's wheel, and then go from there. But what we shall do, we shall make a traditional pinch pot, and we shall follow the process through from starting off with a ball of clay to a finished decorated bowl. Anyway, so that's the new channel. In case you hadn't noticed, it's called Blind Artist Sean Henderson, because not only are we going to do ceramics at some point, but I'm also going to do paintings as well, and sculpture. I'm going to try and do all the things I used to do. Whether I'll be successful or not, I don't know. But anyway, if you'd like to come along for the journey, subscribe. Any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And there we go. We shall talk again soon. Cheers, guys.